Jake Paul is the absolute scum of the earth. Take any terrible YouTube vlogger and boil them down to their most basic motivations, and you essentially have Jake Paul. Now, about a year ago, if you would have asked me who is worse, Logan Paul or Jake Paul, I probably would have said morally Logan Paul. On a level of just content, Jake Paul makes worse content than Logan, in my opinion. Since 2017, we've seen Logan Paul grow and change, and while he's still not a great person, and I still don't agree with him morally on a lot of the things he does, I have seen him become a bit of a better person. He is a bit more responsible now. However, Jake Paul has only gotten worse over time. And I say all of this at the start of the video so that way I can justify making a 10-minute video on him. The other day I was scrolling through YouTube when I found out that about a year ago, Jake Paul had made a video where he supposedly went to MrBeast's house and sold it. Now, I want you to imagine a scenario where you're MrBeast and Jake Paul has arrived at your house. Do you A, bring him in with a hug, B, politely tell him to go pop off, or C, do you psych Chandler on him? If you answered A, you're probably a simp.
If he breathes, he's a simp!
If you answered B or C, you are welcome to stay and watch the video.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Now, how he found MrBeast, I have absolutely no idea. It probably has something to do with the FBI zeroing in on his computer or something. I've had a couple run-ins with those guys, fun people. But however he did, it was probably really shady. If I were able to describe this absolutely horrendous video in one sentence, it would probably be something along the lines of, Jake Paul is a 5-year-old who harasses people at Lowe's, hijacks a Lowe's phone system, and then goes and harasses MrBeast. But don't worry guys, it's all okay because he didn't dox him. Because you wouldn't want another Post Malone. Post Malone, the flower Spider-Man guy.
Hey.
Okay, then.
MrBeast never brought this up in a video, and I'm assuming that's because he didn't want any sort of drama. That's always something that he's always tried to avoid. And honestly, that is really cool of him to not want to start any drama. But I could have gotten an easy 10 minutes out of that. So on that note, so the video starts off with Jake Paul and probably his paid actor friend just screaming like morons.
In your hood, Jimmy.
We're here, Jimmy!
Boom! And yeah, there's nothing really new to bring there. He does say, however, that his intention for the video is to sell MrBeast's house, which I'm 100% sure is illegal. Yes! In what world, in what CW Arrowverse crossover or new Spider-Verse movie, is there a multiverse that exists where Jake Paul is smart enough to own a company that sells houses and is able to legally sell other people's houses that he doesn't have permission to? Because it is definitely not this timeline. So he goes into Lowe's, he gets a for sale sign, and then he decides to start harassing people.
Dad?
Huh?
Dad?
What is that?
Oh, you look like my dad.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Grandpa.
What's up?
How have you been, man?
Alright.
How's Grandma?
Who are you?
You don't remember me? Grandpa, it's me, Jake.
Dude, I thought that was Grandpa.
I thought it was Grandpa.
Stop, this is the comedy police. That joke was unfunny. Imagine it's just a normal day, you're on your 9-to-5 job, or it's a Saturday and you're off. And upload. That is the worst video I've ever made. Some random guy, some random blonde guy who acts like some idiot with a camera just walks up to you and calls you dad or something. Personally, I'm not one for violence. However, for people who aren't like me, and by that I mean who aren't cowards, would probably drop this guy right on the spot. The very fact that somebody like Jake Paul exists, it just proves that society as a construct is absolutely failing and just it's imploding at the seams.
Joker reference. Joker.
I'm the Joker! For the rest of the video, he just kind of mills about, so I decided to skip to the part where he actually meets up with MrBeast. And to be quite honest, it is genuinely the worst part of this video just because of how much of a 5-year-old Jake Paul acts like. He just kind of screws around with MrBeast and friends, putting up a for sale sign, ding-dong ditching them. He really just does a series of kindergarten-level pranks because we shouldn't really expect anything more of Jake Paul because he is mentally a 5-year-old. For those of you who are returning members of the channel, you're probably surprised at me saying this, but I decided to put a little bit of effort into this video. I did a little bit of researching on the MrBeast channel with like dates and such, and this video that we're looking at today is uploaded on February 9th, 2019. Well, the day afterwards, MrBeast uploaded his video where he put his friends in a sort of simulated insane asylum. That video was one of the most physically demanding videos that the MrBeast team had to record. A few of them had health issues that came up. While Jake Paul was filming this video, they were probably still recovering from that video. And Jake Paul just had to come along and act like a 5-year-old for his own cringy content. Just to kind of screw around with them. Now eventually Jake Paul actually does start talking to MrBeast, and it is so clear that how uncomfortable both MrBeast and Chandler, because he's there for some reason, it's so clear how uncomfortable they both are.
Yo,
Hey.
what's up, bro?
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
We're here.
Now I did notice that somebody in the comment section of this video pointed out how clearly uncomfortable MrBeast is. They pointed out that he looks angry whenever he first comes out, but then he sees the camera and he smiles. And while some people might assume that this is him trying to be a fake person on the internet, I personally don't think that. Call me biased, because I'm an avid viewer of MrBeast. I love his content, he makes great stuff. I have my own video on him that's parody where I call him a psychopath because of just the insane stuff he does, and it's mostly just acknowledging good stuff he's done or just the really talented and great content that he makes, regardless if it's for charity or just for entertainment. Personally, I think that he was once again trying to avoid drama, and he didn't want anything to happen that could potentially damage his career. Now personally, if Jake Paul came to my door and harassed me, I would have called him out for it in my own video, and I would have called for some sort of public backlash. However, it is very honorable that MrBeast decided not to do this, and instead he decided to just kind of let it play out and just wait for them to go away. And I do genuinely respect that, for him not wanting to make any stupid internet drama.
Oh my god!
In conclusion, Jake Paul, you're a 5-year-old. I am going to eventually make a video. I am eventually going to make a video on the entire Jake Paul channel. I know he's kind of fed into a bit of irrelevancy, but I do want to give an overview of his whole channel and just talk about why he is probably one of the worst content creators on the platform. Until that happens, I'm going to end the video here. I've officially finished the school year, so over the next 2 months or however long summer is, more content will be coming over the course of the summer because I have more time to spend on it, so there will probably be more planned out skits, a bit more editing thrown in. I can genuinely just put a lot more effort into my content and still get it out on a pretty consistent basis. Said, don't forget to like the video, because I want money, but on a genuine note, especially don't forget to wash your hands, and have a good day. I'm gonna go play Batman Arkham Asylum.